My beloved child, quiet your heart for a moment and listen carefully. There are seasons in your life when nothing seems to move the way you expected. You pray, you wait, you hope, yet everything around you feels silent. And in those moments, you begin to wonder whether you have been forgotten. But I tell you now, you are not forgotten. You are being formed. A river does not carve through stone in a single day. It moves slowly, patiently, shaping what appears immovable. So it is with the work I am doing within you. What you call delay, I call preparation. What you call silence, I call transformation. For the deepest works are never loud. The strongest foundations are built where no eyes can see. As it is written, be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Psalm 37 verse 7. You have spent much time asking why the road became difficult the moment you decided to walk faithfully. Yet you do not realize that growth always requires resistance. A tree grows strongest where the winds are harshest. Gold becomes pure only through fire, and faith becomes unshakable only after it has been tested. Do not fear the pressure surrounding you now. Pressure is not always punishment. Often, it is preparation. I am expanding your capacity so you can carry what is coming. If I released everything too early, before your spirit was strengthened, the weight of it would crush you. So I prepare you first. Remember Joseph, who carried dreams long before he carried authority. He was misunderstood by his brothers, betrayed, sold, falsely accused, and imprisoned. Yet none of those moments were preparation for the palace. Every delay was alignment. Every hidden season was shaping the leader he would become. You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good. Genesis 50 verse 20. And so it is with you. There are wounds you once believed would define your future. There were moments that broke your confidence and seasons that stole your peace. Yet look closely now. What once destroyed you no longer controls you. What once made you tremble no longer holds the same power. This is not because time erased the pain. It is because I healed what time alone could never reach. I have been restoring places within you that no one else could see. Quietly, patiently, completely. My child, there are also moments when you feel distant from me because heaven seems silent. But understand this clearly. Silence is not abandonment. Silence is often where I speak the deepest things to your spirit. The noise of the world cannot hear what is formed in stillness. Think of Elijah upon the mountain. The wind came. The earthquake followed. Fire appeared. Yet I was not found in those things. I came through the still small voice. Sometimes you search for dramatic signs while I am whispering direction directly into your heart. And the reason you struggle to hear is because your spirit has become surrounded by noise from comparison, noise from worry about the future. But if you quiet yourself before me, you will begin to recognize that I have been guiding you all along. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus 14, verse 14. Do not compare your timing with others around you. Some people bloom quickly but lack roots. Others are planted deeply before they ever rise above the surface. I am not building your life according to human timelines. I am building it according to eternal purpose. A builder who desires a strong house spends more time on the foundation than on what people can immediately admire. So when you feel unseen, understand that hidden seasons are not wasted seasons. David was anointed king long before he ever wore a crown. Before he stood before Goliath, he stood alone in the wilderness. Before he ruled nations, he learned faithfulness while nobody watched. The lion and the bear were not interruptions to his destiny. They were training for it. Likewise, the battles you face today are shaping the strength you will need tomorrow. You ask why you must endure so much. Because there are things within you that can only emerge in comfort. Courage is not discovered in safety. Trust is not formed when everything is easy. But hear me clearly. I have never abandoned you inside the process. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. Isaiah 43 verse 2. Not around the waters, through them. There are times when you feel as though your old life no longer fits. Things that once satisfied you now feel empty. Places that once felt familiar now feel distant. And this confuses you because you think something is wrong. But nothing is wrong. You are changing. A seed buried beneath the ground does not remain the same forever. Eventually, the shell must crack open. If the seed could speak, it might call that moment destruction. But it is not destruction. It is transformation. The breaking is making room for new life. So do not fear when old patterns begin to fall away. Do not fear when certain relationships shift. Do not fear when familiar environments no longer feel aligned with your spirit. I am leading you forward, and you cannot carry old limitations into new seasons. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. There are dreams within you that you have almost given up on because too much time has passed. But I tell you now, I have not forgotten the promises I placed inside your heart. A promise delayed is not a promise denied. Abraham waited many years before he saw fulfillment. Moses spent decades in the wilderness before stepping into his calling. Even Jesus spent years in hidden preparation before beginning his ministry. The world celebrates immediate results, but I often work through gradual transformation because what lasts is built slowly. You have prayed for strength, but strength requires resistance. You have prayed for wisdom, but wisdom comes through experience. You have prayed for purpose, but purpose is revealed through obedience one step at a time. So stop measuring your progress only by visible results. Some of the greatest victories are happening within you long before they appear around you. I am teaching you to trust me even when you cannot yet see the outcome. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3 verse 5. There will also be moments when fear tries to convince you that you are not capable, that you are too weak, too late, too broken, or too unprepared. But fear speaks from limitation. I speak from purpose. When I called Gideon, he saw himself as insignificant. Yet I called him a mighty warrior before he ever believed it himself. When I called Moses, he focused on his weakness in speech. Yet I still chose him to lead a nation. When I called Peter, he was only a fisherman. Yet I transformed him into a foundation for many. I do not choose people because they appear perfect. I shape people through surrender. Your weakness does not disqualify you. In many ways, it becomes the very place where my strength is revealed most clearly. My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9. So stop waiting until you feel completely ready. If you wait for perfect confidence, you may never move at all. Walk forward in faith, even while trembling. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is choosing to move despite it. And remember this, the enemy often attacks hardest when breakthrough is nearest. Storms intensify before seasons change. Resistance increases when new doors are about to open. Do not quit simply because the battle became difficult. Many people stop one step before the breakthrough. Stand firm. You are closer than you realize. My child, there are doors I am preparing to open in your life that no human effort could create. Opportunities aligned with purpose. Relationships aligned with destiny. Peace aligned with your spirit. And when those doors open, you will understand why certain others had to close. What he opens no one can shut, and what he shuts no one can open. Revelation 3 verse 7. You do not need to force what I have not appointed. Striving creates exhaustion. Trust creates peace. The future I have prepared for you will not require you to betray who I created you to be. So breathe deeply and release the pressure of trying to control every detail. You were never meant to carry the entire weight of tomorrow alone. You are called to walk daily with me, one step at a time. Even now, while you listen to these words, I am rearranging things beyond your understanding. Paths are aligning. Chains are breaking. Clarity is forming. Healing is unfolding. Not everything happening is visible yet, but movement has already begun. My beloved child, do not allow disappointment from the past to define your expectations. Circumstances may have wounded you. Opportunities may have collapsed unexpectedly. But I am not limited by what failed before. I can restore what seemed impossible to recover. I can redeem lost years. I can create beauty from ashes. I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten. Joel 2 verse 25. And sometimes restoration does not mean returning to what once was. Sometimes it means bringing you into something greater than you imagined before. The reason you must release certain things is because your hands cannot fully receive the new while tightly holding the old. Trust the pruning process. A branch that is pruned may appear diminished for a season, yet the pruning allows it to bear greater fruit later. You are not being abandoned. You are being refined. There are also moments when loneliness weighs heavily upon your heart. Moments when you feel misunderstood by those around you. But understand this. Not everyone can recognize the transformation taking place within you, because some journeys are deeply personal between you and me. Even Jesus walked through seasons where many could not understand him. Do not seek validation from every voice around you. Identity becomes rooted in my truth rather than human approval. You become steady in every season. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalm 139 verse 14. You do not need to earn your worth through constant achievement. Your value existed before your accomplishments ever did. Rest in that truth. And as you continue forward, there will come a moment when you suddenly realize how far you have come. The fears that once controlled you will no longer dominate your decisions. The pain that once consumed your thoughts will lose its authority. The confusion that once clouded your vision will begin to clear. You will recognize that I was faithful in every stage, even the ones you did not understand at the time. And when that day comes, you will no longer call the season delay. You will call it preparation. You will see that every silence strengthened you. Every hardship deepened you. Every disappointment redirected you. Every closed door protected you. Every hidden season established roots that could survive future storms. So rise now with renewed hope. Do not carry yesterday's fear into tomorrow's calling. Walk with trust instead of striving. Walk with confidence not in yourself alone, but in the one who walks beside you. For I have not led you this far to abandon you now. The one who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion. Philippians 1 verse 6. And as you continue this journey, remember always that you are not moving randomly through life. You are being guided with purpose, shaped with wisdom, and loved beyond what you can fully comprehend. So be at peace, my beloved child. The story is not over. The process is not wasted. And what I have prepared for you is already drawing near.